Today's Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, the Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Ray J's Booster Club, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Alexander Public School Foundation, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, White Mountain Electric, Sund Manufacturing, Sorensen Ranch, Western Education Regional Co-op, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
Hey, we're at it again here on Game Day Media with a District 5 boys basketball play-in game tonight from the Well on the campus of Williston State College. Terry Olson Court is our host tonight as the Trenton Tigers, the number 8 seed in the regular season, come into this play-in game against the partial North Shore Plaza Braves. The Braves are ranked number 9 coming out of the regular season. Their head coach is Daryl Bearstail, and the Trenton Tigers head coach in his first year is Lucas Psycho. Both coaches are in their first year of their respective teams. The Tigers 7-11 on the season, and my name is Randy Peterson, and welcome into our broadcast here tonight, as this is the couple of busy weeks for Game Day Media. On Monday, we travel over to the Forebears Event Center in Newtown. It'll be time for Region 3 girls basketball coverage over there. And we'll kick off at about 3 o'clock with a tip-off at the Forebears Event Center with 4 games underway in that tournament. February 24th continues on the 25th. That's Tuesday. And they'll crown a champion on the 27th. And David, I want to bring you into the broadcast here tonight, and my son David Peterson. My name's Randy Peterson, by the way, and David, we got a few extra features. One of them you're seeing right on your screen right now.
Yeah, the hoop cam.
The hoop cam.
If you're not improving, you're getting left in the dust. So we bought 2 cameras in the meantime between the district tournament start and the boys district tournament start, trying to implement some more sights and sounds of the game. I think it adds a lot to the broadcast. Some of these guys play well above the rim, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see that right in your living room coming in. So no doubt it's going to be a good one for Game Day Media. It's going to be a good tournament, and very well tipped off by the Trenton Tigers and the partial North Shore Plaza Braves tonight. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, the Trenton Tigers will be the home team on the scoreboard this evening wearing their white uniforms, and the partial North Shore Plaza Braves will be wearing their away uniforms, wearing their purple uniforms this evening. We're about 17 minutes away from our opening tip-off, and we're going to send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day at Tioga Medical Center. We'll be back after this timeout.
Imagine working with a team where your well-being is a top priority. At NCC, we champion work-life balance. Our culture ensures you have the time you need for life's important moments. We offer competitive pay that recognizes your hard work. Plus, enjoy comprehensive health insurance that puts your mind at ease. You'll also receive generous paid time off. And think future forward with our retirement contributions, securing your financial peace of mind. Join a team that values you. Work somewhere great and thrive. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. Open the door. Apply today at NCC. Visit nccray.com/careers.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Hey, welcome back in here to Game Day Media. It's time for our Continental Resources Coaches Comment here on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show, and I've been able to catch up with head coach Daryl Barrows-Tail of the partial North Shore Plaza Braves. And Daryl, you find yourself in a playing game, playing for your season tonight.
Yeah, not what you would like to do, but it has to be done. So hopefully we can get in there and get into the mix of things in that top 8. So
I know that you last time played these guys in Trenton. You took down, you lost by 7 points, 52-45. A very close game on an opposing team's home court. Tonight you're on a neutral court, and you guys have been playing. You got a couple of good players. I was really impressed when we were down in Tioga watching Dwight Oldrock. Man, he had 26 points against the Pirates, and he's having a pretty good year this year, isn't he?
he is. Dwight's he's basically our strength, and he's our number one option every time we come down the court. So he's leading us in every stat category. So he's doing an awesome job for us this year.
Yeah, so what do you think you're going to have to do to shut down the Tigers tonight and advance to the tournament on Friday?
Well, our transition defense has to be there. Has to be good. We got to get back and stop the easy baskets, and we have to rebound. We got to do a better job of blocking out. Those are a couple of things that we've been kind of harping on with the boys for a while now, and those are some key areas. And then the other part of it is on the offensive side, we have to play smart, be more patient sometimes, and we get a little impatient and take quick shots and bad shots, So we need to do a better job of that too. And I think if we do those things, we'll be okay.
Well, thanks for the time, Coach. We're going to let you get back to coaching up your team. This is Daryl Bearsdale of the Partial North Shore Plaza Braves. Good luck to you tonight. We'll continue on with our Continental Resources coaches' comments. We'll head to the other side of the floor, catch up with the Trenton Tigers head coach, Lucas Psycho, after this word from our sponsors.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Hey, and as we continue on here from the Terry Olson Court on the campus of Williston State College here in the District 5 playing game, I've been catching up here with the best-dressed coach in the district, Lucas Psycho. And Lucas, you're playing for your season tonight. And, you guys took these guys out, the Braves out back earlier in the regular season by 7 points on your home floor. What do you think will be a key tonight for the Trenton Tigers to punch their ticket to Friday's action?
We gotta come with the energy, and we gotta control the paint. Old Rock is a big kid in there, and he's pretty smooth inside. If you get space, he'll take control of it. It's a bucket if you give him too good a space. So we're gonna key on him. We're gonna try to close it in on him, and we're hoping to run the floor. I think we're a little deeper, so we're gonna dig into our bench, and you've seen it before. I'll play 10, 12 guys if I have to. So that's kind of what we're going to do.
And that's kind of a key to the success of any team, is if you have a little bit of depth to be able to give some breaks to some people, get some fresh legs in there, and make a difference,
Yeah. And it's any given night, we kind of play the hot hand approach. I've said it before, is some kids come off the bench and they're just bringing it, and sometimes a couple kids aren't. So if they're coming to play tonight and they're showing it out there, and we got some good effort and they're making some impact plays, they're gonna play a lot more minutes.
Well, thanks for the time, Coach. This is head coach Lucas Psycho, the head coach for the Trenton Tigers, here on the Continental Resources Coaches Comments. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day at Tioga Medical Center. We'll be back after this timeout.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Sund Manufacturing is hiring exceptional welders, carpenters, assembly technicians, and coating technicians. If you're right for Sund, Sund is right for you. Since 1939, we've been making quality equipment and parts for the oil field and beyond. We're world-class, family-owned, and all-American. And as our business grows, we need to grow our team in Newburgh, North Dakota. Sund Manufacturing offers great pay, great benefits, and a great community to raise a family. Apply today.
The Western Education Regional Cooperative is designed to promote collaboration among school districts. One of the main ways we help is to provide professional development in reading, math, classroom management, and data training throughout the 44,000 square miles our region is comprised of. From Golva to Granora, we are here to serve our schools. Let's go to work.
Hey, welcome back in here to our Border Plains Equipment pregame show live from the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Border Plains Equipment is located right off of Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota, your local Case IH dealer. You can visit plainsag.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. That is Border Plains Equipment located over in Stanley. You can also find us on GameDay Media on our YouTube channel at GameDay Media ND, and you can subscribe at no cost to our channel, and all of our broadcasts are brought to you free of charge. No cost to view any of our broadcasts for the rest of this year, and that's because we have great sponsors who help make this all possible, and without our sponsors, of course, this would never happen here on GameDay Media. So big hats off to all of our sponsors. As you'll see, some of our sponsors, all of our sponsors throughout the broadcast of this entire tournament. And we're looking forward to this tournament that will have this play-in game here this afternoon, evening, here from the campus of Williston State College as they play to try to get into the regular 8-team tournament that begins on Friday. Our tip-off on Friday will go at 3 o'clock. We'll go on the air about 2:30 in the afternoon with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. 20 minutes after each game finish will be the next game. And so if we can just want to invite you all into our broadcasts free of charge, and including tonight's game, which will feature the Trenton Tigers coming into this game with a 7-11 record. They took down the partial North Shore Plaza Braves on the 11th of January by a score of 52-45. They average just under 52 points a game. They allow 60.9 points a game on the regular season for the Trenton Tigers. And the partial Braves are coached up by a long familiar name down in partial Mandaree Daryl Bearstail. They're 1-18 on the regular season. They average about 46.2 points a game while giving up 70.3 points per game. Going to have a different lineup for the Trenton Tigers, but when we get to that, it'll be our country store starting lineups as the partial Braves are making themselves, partial North Shore Plaza Braves are making themselves back out to the floor here this evening for our opening tip-off, and we're looking forward to the game here tonight. And David, as we get ready to bring you this broadcast, any thoughts that you want to inject here into the broadcast?
I'm looking forward to seeing Trenton. We covered them a couple weeks ago up in Divide County, and it was a very, very good basketball game. Zach Hansel had one of the best games that I've seen anybody play all year long. He was inside, he was outside, he was dominating force. Big presence from the outside. Jalen Chapman, of course, the leading scorer for the Trenton Tigers, had a fantastic basketball game as well. And, you know, see what the Tigers can do. Lucas Psycho had some issues he had to take care of, and you got to applaud sticking to your guns. You're a student first, and then you do the crime, you pay the time type thing. So I'm looking forward for Chapman to get back in and seeing what's going on. And Looking forward to the game, and I'm really excited. Last year, Partial made a really good run last year, and they were a quarter inch from making it into that region tournament. If you remember, Old Rock had one right in the corner at the Forebears Event Center that hit literally every single part of the rim except dropping down into the net, and I think he came to Tioga a couple weeks ago and absolutely balled out. He is a very, very good basketball player for Coach Bearstail. And I think if Partial can get something going early, look for them to make some noise. And, Coach Bearstail, if anybody knows high school basketball in North Dakota, he raised, I believe it was 4 Wiley, Whitney, Wesley, and Jarvis Bearstail brothers that I remember. Wiley Bearstail, one of the best basketball players this state has ever seen, all-time leading scorer in the state tournament. So he knows what basketball is, and no doubt probably the right man for the job, and I look for him to probably mix it up a little bit and just get the guys going.
We're about 2 minutes away from our Country Store starting lineups. The Country Store located in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Stop by and visit Jarrett and Brenda Van Berkham on Main Street in Powers Lake at the Country Store. Back after this timeout.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
The Alexander Public School Foundation is dedicated to supporting the needs of students and the staff of Alexander School. We believe that the strength of the community is rooted in the strength of its school. Best of luck to all of the athletes, coaches, and fans from the Alexander Public School Foundation. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Hey, and as we bring it back here, we're about 30 seconds away from Mr. Jeff Graupie, our PA announcer here at the Well at Terry Olson Court. And when he starts talking, we're going to stop talking and turn it over to him, as we'll honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem, and then we'll have our Country Store starting lineups here this evening for this District 5 play-in game between the Partial North Shore Plaza Braves and the Trenton Tigers here this evening. My name is Randy Peterson alongside David Peterson, and at this time we're going to turn it over to Jeff Graupie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to sing the national anthem to salute the flag and our nation. Please rise, uncover, place your right hand over your heart, and stand at attention for the playing of our national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Terry Olson Court at the Well of Williston State College for the District 5 Boys Basketball Tournament. Today's play-in game features the Braves from Parshall and the Tigers from Trenton. Here is the starting lineup. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Parshall Braves. At one guard, a 5'10" freshman number 1, Logan Hoff. At the other guard, a 5'6" senior number 10, Zach Polanco. At one forward, a 6-foot junior, number 11, Memphis Walking Elk. At the other forward, a 6'2" junior, number 24, Horace Perkins. And the center for the Braves, a 6'5" senior, number 33, Dwight Oldrock. Assistant coach for the Braves, Neiman Williams. The head coach of the Braves, Daryl Bearstail. Now, here is the starting lineup for the home team in the scoreboard, the Trenton Tigers. And one guard, a 5'8" junior, number 12, Max Slater. At the other guard, a 5'11" senior, number 21, Zachary Hansel. At one forward, a 6'1" junior, number 11, Ian Slater. At the other forward, a 6'2" freshman, an 8th grader, Chase Sage. And the center for the Tigers, a 6'4" sophomore, number 10, Damick Patton. Tigers assistant coach is Nick Donovan. The head coach, Lucas Psycho.
As we
Your
look at our
officials
country
for
store,
this tournament have been chosen for their demonstrated abilities by the District 5 coaches. They are Drew Floggen, Jarek Hansen, and Monty Lund.
and you have your starting lineups there. If we look at that graphic again on the country store starting lineups, you'll see Slater, Sage, Hansel, and Patton taking the floor. And for the Braves, it'll be Hoff, Polanco, Walking Elk, Perkins, Oldrock. The opening tip on our Northwest Therapy Services first quarter is controlled by the Parshall Braves, and they immediately throw it away with their first turnover of the night. Down low, nice find down there, perfect pass on the assist, and it's Chase Sage with the first bucket of the night for the Trenton Tigers.
Chase Sage, a phenomenal player for Coach Lucas Psycho. Just an 8th grader, stretches the floor out as they get back into this 2-3 zone for the Tigers.
Oldrock muscles his way down, gets called for the a foul call against him, and this time it's going to go against, I believe, number 40, Damick Patton, I believe, his first personal foul, the first team foul call against the Trenton Tigers. 7:26 to go as Oldrock toes a stripe from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, is off on the first one.
Yeah, Oldrock, he looks like they maybe got a player down there. But anyway, yeah, Oldrock, a phenomenal player for head coach Bearstail. He does everything right for Coach Bearstail. He is everything the Parshall Braves basketball team needs.
Patton gives it up to Sage. Down low, it's Hansel. Patton going to try to ring the bell from the three-point line. That's no good as Horace Perkins comes away with the rebound. Now up front, it's the Braves getting it out to Polanco. Glad you've joined us here on Game Day Media. You can subscribe to our channel at no cost, Game Day Media ND. You can like and subscribe. Make sure you enable all those notifications as the ball goes through the hands. Here's Walking Elk. That's no good. Rebound by Perkins. He goes back up off the glass. Good for two.
Good find from Perkins, able to just gather and keep the ball high and then just put it in off the glass for two. These two bigs for Parshall are going to wreak havoc down low for the Braves.
3-2 on your NCC scoreboard. The Braves leading the Trenton Tigers in this 8-9 matchup play-in game. Now here's a turnover by the Tigers, their first of the night, as Polanco crosses the midcourt stripe, comes into the front court. Now goes left side to Walking Elk, who finds Hoff down in the corner. They throw it in. Back out to Polanco, right around, and it's going to be Walking Elk for three. That's too hard. Rebounded there by Sage. Now he pushes the ball up front, throws it away, and an easy interception for Memphis. Walking Elk goes in and gets the bucket. Walking Elk with his first bucket of the night off the turnover for the Trenton Tigers. And it's 5-2 on your NCC scoreboard. The Braves with the 3-point lead as Slater gives it up to Sage. Sage on the right wing, guarded there by Hoff. Now out on top, it's number 12. That is Max Slater going down low, and that's Zach Hansel. Hansel with his first bucket of the night, the senior for the Trenton Tigers, as we're going to have a couple substitution. Now here's a turnover by the Braves, kind of mishandled the pass, and as the Tigers come into the front court, Hansel looks at the three-point line, now dribbles, loses a handle on it. It picked up there by Perkins for the Braves. Turnover number 3 against the Tigers. 5-4 with 5:10 to go on your NCC scoreboard. It is the partial Braves with the lead. There's a block from behind on Dwight Oldrock. And good defense there by the Trenton Tigers as Ian Slater comes into the front court. And now we're going to have a push foul called by Monty Lund, one of our officials here tonight, against number 1. That'll be Logan Hoff, his first personal foul, as Zachary Falcom DeLorme and Jalen Chapman check in for the Trenton Tigers, along with number 4, Riley Reddish Langamo. So almost a complete line change for the Trenton Tigers, and here's Chapman. Chapman with a kick out. Now Sage at the top, puts it up from 3, rattles in and out, no good, as Perkins brings down the big rebound underneath his own basket. Walking Elk down to the front court, goes down low to Oldrock. Oldrock with the dribble, goes to the paint with the left hand, can't connect. And the Tigers coming into the front court. Reddish Langamo comes up. Chapman pulls up from 3. That's no good. And here come the Braves again.
It's a good shot from Chapman. You know, you got to like his ability to score the ball. Scores about 16 points per game last time I saw, but instant offense when he's into the game.
He can score from anywhere. Here's the ball off the side of the backboard by Oldrock, and the Tigers lose a handle on it. Turnover number 4 by the Tigers here with 4:04 to go in Q1.
Tigers are playing their best defense. They're just turning it over to Partial. Partial's making them pay.
Polanco on the left wing goes out on top to Hoff around the top of the 3. Walking Elk for 3. He buries it for the big one.
What a shot from Walking Elk right on the defender's face. Rises up over the top and puts it down.
That from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. It's 8-4 on your NCC scoreboard as Chapman goes over now to Riley Reddish Langamo. Inside they go to Sage. Sage with a pass, I think, goes to
call it a pass.
Goes to Falcon DeLorme, and then Falcon DeLorme will go to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line as that foul was whistled against.
And that's what Zachary Falcon DeLorme does for these Trenton Tigers.
And with a timeout on the floor, we're going to take one as well. 3:31 to go. Your NCC score. It is the Braves from Partial North Shore Plaza 8, the Trenton Tigers 4. Back after this quick timeout.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
Hey, as we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, it'll be Zachary Falcon DeLorme towing the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line to shoot 2. The Tigers are down by 4 with 3:31 to go as the first one's up off no good.
Hopefully our camera didn't interfere with this free throw shot.
I don't think so.
Can't even see
it
there.
They don't even know it's there.
No, these kids are so good they could probably have a giant billboard in the background. They'll still knock them down.
Second one is off the mark as well, so 0 for 2 from the charity stripe as Mackay Packenow into the game now for the Braves, and they go left side for Logan Hoff. Back out to Mackay Packenow. That name sounds familiar. He's a younger brother of the Packenow twins that took the Braves to the state a few years ago. And here's Horace Perkins with the shot. A shot by Old Rock, puts it up again on the third effort. Now it's Packenow, and Packenow finally puts it down for the bucket as he keeps fighting on the fourth attempt.
I can tell you, Evan Peterson knows who the Packenow twins are. Jay Slalom, Kevin Hovey, all them boys all know very well who those Packenow brothers are.
Yeah, and here's Chapman attacking the
what
basket.
A shot.
Look at that
My
shot
goodness.
by Chapman. Wow. Probably make the highlight reel later on. As we go left side, Mackay Packenow with it. Mackay, only an 8th grader, stands 6'1".
I would love to have an 8th grader like that coming off the bench for me if I was a head coach of a team.
Almost thrown away. Logan recoups it.
Along with the two twins, Chase and Chayton Sage, both of those two guys, the future of Trenton basketball is very young and very talented.
Now we're going to have a foul on the block against number 14, Chase Sage, his first personal, as Drew Floggen and Lucas Psycho talking about dinner plans. 10-6 with 2:21 to go as Riley Reddish-Langamo checks out of the game. And now both the Sage brothers are into the game, Chayton and Chase, as Old Rock comes away empty on that out-of-bounds play.
Old Rock wants that one back. I think he just got a little off balance and his body was going too far to the left.
Chapman with the left hand goes up off the glass. That's no good.
He is so explosive. We watched him hit a white liner to go to halftime up in Divide County just a couple weeks ago as Old Rock dives in.
Perkins puts up the putback, but it's after the whistle, and it'll be Dwight Old Rock going to the charity stripe as that foul, I believe, was called against.
And he just casually kicked down a 30-foot shot. I mean, it was no issue for him, but again, the three-point line is stretched out so far. These shooters are becoming such good shooters at such a young age.
Here is Old Rock with the southpaw throw from the free throw line. That's no good. He's 1 for 3 right now. He'll get another one from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. Next one is off the mark as well. It's up. Here is a missed shot there by the Braves, and now it's going to be the Tigers coming into the front court. Chase with the basketball now goes over to Chapman as he directs traffic near the midcourt stripe, goes through his legs a couple times, now engages.
Look at those two Sage brothers literally running stride for stride. They look like identical twins. They are, but
and now we're going to have a foul. Yes, yeah, they are identical.
Identical twins. They both took off with the right foot at the same time. They both ran like it is eerily identical for those two.
That foul whistled against number 21, Zach Hansel, the senior for the Tigers. The Braves with a 4-point lead, 10-6 on your NCC scoreboard, 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. Old Rock fights down low, comes away empty. Perkins there with the big rebound, goes back to Walking Elk, and he's got his second one from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line, now with 8 points.
Walking Elk came ready to play today. He's not ready to go home today.
13-6 on your NCC scoreboard. The Tigers trailing by 7, the 8th seed against the number 9 seed, the Partial North Shore Plaza Braves.
A lot of screening action going on for the Tigers as Chapman tries to hit one from deep.
Packenow with the rebound, and here come the Braves again. Up front, it's Old Rock running the floor. The big guy gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Walking Elk, and Walking Elk
friendly
with
roll.
Another one here at the
Walking Elk, yeah, it's been the Walking Elk show.
Here is Hansel trying to match it, comes away empty, and Hoff with the rebound. And then we're going to have a foul as there's all kinds of clapping going on as that foul is whistled against the Trenton Tigers. I believe it's going to go against Jalen Chapman, his first personal. That'll be the 5th team foul called against the Tigers, and it'll send Logan Hoff to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe on the double bonus opportunity. They're up by 10, 16-6.
I feel bad looking down at the coaching profile. Daryl Bearstel has 8 of them, so I missed half of his kids. Wiley, Whitney, Wesley, Wayne, Kristen, Walter, Billy Joe, and Allison.
Yeah.
Wayne Jarvis, I guess they called it. That's what I remembered him by, was Jarvis. But yeah.
17-6 as Hoff is successful on both. They all knew where the basketball was, those Packanaw boys and girls, that's for sure. 18-6. Final seconds here of the opening quarter of this play-in game. As Chase puts up the three-pointer deep from three with his 5th point of the night from the Tioga Ace Hardware and three-point line.
Got some contact.
As shot is no good, no foul. The quarter ends. Your NCC score. The Partial Braves with a good quarter. They're up 18-9 over the Trenton Tigers in this District 5 playing game. Back after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. White Mountain Electric of Williston encourages you to join them by supporting your local team at home or in the gym. White Mountain Electric, a proud supporter of Game Day Media.
Hey, welcome back in here. My name is Randy Peterson alongside David Peterson this evening. And this little break in the action gives us a chance to thank the Ray J Booster Club coming on board as a live read sponsor for this tournament. Thank you to the Ray J Boosters. Also, Tioga Pirates Booster Club supporting the Pirates Firestorm and the Northwest Gymnastics Stars. And also Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club supporting the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws as well as the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. And our final live read from Kenmare, the Faith Baptist Church with Pastor Mike Fraunfelter, and Sunday school at 9:45, worship service at 11. And talking about the Williams County Firestorm, boy, did they have a good tournament at the State B Wrestling Tournament.
Yeah, 2 state champions, 2 kids get second place. Rocker Aguilar picking up a state championship. Cash Brown picking up a state championship.
Yeah.
Jacobs, his last name is Jacobs, he second place, and Tristan Miller, Matthew Jacobs I believe his name is, and Tristan Miller coming away with second place. So very good showing from Austin Weary, assistant coach, and Arlen Anderson, head coach. The Firestorm are on the map, beat up, got second place in the overall individual tournament as well. They took down Velvis, so very, very good showing for the Firestorm down in Fargo.
Yeah, Arlen and Mr. Weary have just done a phenomenal job of restoring that program, and they're gonna make some noise over the next few years with all the people they got wanting to wrestle.
Yeah, it's hard on a basketball coach to see that, but happy for those guys, as they're very, very well respected in the wrestling community for rightful reason.
Second one is away as Old Rock pulls down the rebound as Hansel 0 for 2. Inside they go to Old Rock with a kick out. Here's a three-point shooter. That one's way short. Probably needed to be on the wing.
Yeah, a short one you might want to look for. You can get that shot at 20 seconds on the shot clock, or 15, not at probably about 30 on the shot clock. I'd like to see a little bit more ball rotation. I think that's what Coach Bearstail's also yelling down.
18-9, just underway here in our Northwest Therapy Services second quarter, this District 5 play-in game. The winner of this game will advance to the tournament that starts on Friday. All those games can be seen here right on Game Day Media, free of charge. And the winner will wash the uniforms and put them away for the year.
Yeah, it's going to be
the loser, I should say.
It's going to be a good tournament, I think, as Zachary Hansel gets one and head is downhill. I'm going to take this all the way if I'm Zach.
Yeah, get out of his way. He's a big boy.
But yeah, this tournament, I think 1 and 2 might have it at the top. Powers Lake Burke Central, the number 1 seed. The Ray Jays, the number 2 seed. That's how I have it in the district championship, is those 2 teams. And Tioga can make a run. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 all are very good attributes to make a run, as Sage buries one from the outside.
His second Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. And it's a 6-point lead. 18-12, the Braves with the lead as Hoff on the right wing gives the ball up to Walking Elk. Now goes over to Packanaw. He lets it fly from 3.
What man.
Good rotation, buries it. And Mackay with his 5th point.
That's one of those shots. As we get a replay here of.
And here is Walking Elk on the turnover with another bucket.
Big turnovers from Trenton, and Partial is taking full advantage of these turnovers. But that three-pointer from Packanaw, he shot it, turned around, headed down court because he knew it was good.
23-12 on your NCC scoreboard as Chase Sage Dribbles at the top of the key, now goes right side to Ian Slater. Slater with it, looking inside, hasn't dribbled yet. He's going to have to hurry here pretty quick. He's going to get
There's a 5. Yeah, good call, Randy.
Yeah,
good defense from Hoff. Hoff was just being a pest all over him. Hoff rolled his ankle just a couple weeks ago when we covered him in Tioga, and good to see him back and healthy.
Max Slater is checked back into the game along with Riley Reddish Langamo. 23-12 as 5:50 to go here in the first half. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of this first half. Stay with us. We recap all the team and individual stats. Packenow with good rotation again, this time a little bit too hard.
Big rebound from those two bigs down there, Zachary Falcon DeLorme and Old Rock. Both of them stand about 6'4", 6'5". It's going to be a banging matchup.
It'll be the Braves out of bounds underneath their basket. Left side, they go out on top, almost thrown away, and it is. As Chapman steps in front of it, a give and go to Max Slater, comes away empty.
Slater's got to use the backboard, follow through, take the left-handed layup.
Packenow left all alone, doesn't pull the trigger, now drives in, puts it off the glass, no good. Old Rock there for the rebound putback. That's no good, but he'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2.
Old Rock just enforcing his will down on the block, and Trenton really doesn't have an answer for him as Monty Lund just about has to run outside to try find that find the basketball.
Yeah, this is a nice facility. We really enjoy coming up here. Our tournament manager, Alex Herman, our host, the folks from the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club.
Mona is the tournament manager.
Oh, Mona's the tournament manager. Alex Herman, the men's basketball coach here at Williston State College, the facilities manager for the tournament here tonight, providing us with all the stuff that we need to put on this broadcast.
Yeah, they do such a fantastic job. I know the kids love playing here. It's a cozy atmosphere. It's just, it's electric in here all the time. I love coming here.
Chapman now goes out. It's going to be Chapman with the dribble, guarded there by Polanco, excuse me. And now we have, not sure what we have. There's a whistle.
Maybe a shot clock issue, because the shot clock is sitting at 34 seconds right now, which, for whatever reason, we're not seeing it on our display, but it should come across. We'll have to get that fixed before Monday. But there, they reset the shot clock to 23 seconds.
5:04 to go. Riley Reddish Langamo for the Tigers, taking the ball out of bounds, right side underneath his own basket. They find Max Slater. Slater with it, now goes to the top of the key, over to Chapman. Chapman beyond the three-point arc, goes to the free throw line, launches it, no good. Battled for it as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Partial Braves. It'll stay with the Tigers. 24-12 as the Partial Braves have doubled up the Trenton Tigers in this regional, or this District 5 playing game. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Care that you can depend on at Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day at Tioga Medical Center.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Ranchers, circle March 5th on your calendar. Sorensen Ranch of Grenora will hold their annual sale at the Sydney Livestock Market Center in Sydney, Montana. Your source for composite Simmental bulls that are bred for docility, longevity, and fertility. Find them on Facebook at Sorensen Ranch and DV Auction. As we continue on and come back here out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, your NCC score, it is 24-12.
Give him a drink of the coffee.
Partial Braves. Hey, I'm thirsty. 24-12 on your NCC scoreboard. The Braves leading the Tigers here with 4:52 remaining in the first half. It'll be Trenton Tigers basketball as they get it out to Max Slater, go it over Chase Sage. Chase gives it up to Chapman, goes through his hands and out of bounds. Kind of an unforced turnover for the Trenton Tigers. So the Braves will have the basketball as a little bit of pressure put on in the backcourt. Now they relax and allow the Braves to come into the front court. Polanco goes to the right side. Hoff with the dribble. The freshman gets called for the travel. Third turnover of the night so far for the Braves. 4:37 to go in the half as number 5, Grayson Gobe, a 5'11" sophomore, checks in for head coach Lucas Psycho. Plays the top of the key. Now goes down low to Reddy Schlangemo. Here's Max Slater going into Kendall. Corey Kendall throws the ball away. Corey back into the game. He's a 5'9" junior. And up front, here's Old Rock. And Old Rock puts in his first 2-point field goal of the night. Up on top, it's Gobe. Kendall now with the dribble, stops with the dribble, looks right side, finds Reddy Schlangemo. Schlangemo with a jump pass into Zachary Hansel. He puts up the shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, and Zachary Hansel worked hard for that basket. Put it up twice, and on the second one was able to knock it down. 26-14, 3:45 to go as Walking Elk comes into the front court. Memphis through his legs with a good dribble, gives it up to Hoff. Now back to Memphis. Here is Old Rock looking inside, takes on Hansel with a kick out to Hoff. Now it's Walking Elk putting up from the right elbow, gets his own rebound, ball's on the deck.
What a hustle.
He gets it, pulls the trigger from 3, that one's no good.
Look at the hustle play from Zachary Hansel. He's down 12 points right now. His offensive foul.
Goodness. No. That's going to be a blocking foul call against Zachary Polanco.
Take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Yeah, blocking foul all the way, moved right at the very end.
Our officials tonight, Drew Floggen, Monty Lund, Jerry Hansen out of the Williston Basin Officials Association. They've refereed a lot of games here in the last season.
Monty, they all do games for the Tetons as well, so they're double dipping.
Here's a foul that's going to be whistled against the Braves. Monty Lund going to ring up number 10, I believe.
Speaking of Tetons, Tetons got a big one tomorrow here at the Well. They've got Dawson Community College coming in, number 18 in the nation in the NJCAA.
First one up by Max Slater.
Talking to Alex Herman earlier before the tournament all started. A lot of stuff goes into this. What time did we get here? About 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Get cameras mounted, get scoreboards set up, get everything ready to go, and talking basketball, it's the best part about it.
Slater converts both from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Doubles up his season average. Averages 1.1. He's now got 2. It's a 10-point lead as the Braves come into the front court for the partial North Shore Braves. Gives it up to Polanco. Zachary with the basketball. Now goes right side to Packenow. Old Rock goes down to Horst Perkins, muscles his way down.
There he is, Dwight Old Rock.
The board.
Dwight Old Rock getting everything for the partial North Shore Plaza Braves right there. Not once, but twice for.
Look at him working hard there. Here's Kendall throwing it up too hard. Hansel there with the rebound, muscles his way down, and Hansel puts it down for his 6th point of the night.
You know, we were looking at the NDHSAA website, and partial wasn't included in it, but the North Shore Plaza Braves back in 1998, was it? They were the number 8 team in the district tournament. Offensive foul. Number 8 team in the district tournament, come away with the district championship back in the late 90s.
Mackay Packenow picks up the offensive foul, his first of the night. That's the 4th team foul call, and with that, we're going to have a substitution timeout. 28-18 on your NCC scoreboard. Daryl Bearstail wants to talk it over. It'll be a short timeout. We'll come back.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department. Our physical, occupational, speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, St. Luke's Medical Center is located in Crosby, North Dakota, providing great health care to the community of Crosby and the residents of Divide County and surrounding areas. Zach Hansel from the free throw line, no good. Rebound by Perkins. Almost stolen away, it is. Here is Sage. Sage with the shot. Chase rings the bell from the short mid-range jumper.
Nice looking basketball player for Trenton is Chase Sage. He does everything right. Hustles, he's all over. He's really long and lengthy.
Yeah, 6'2", both 8th graders, identical twins. You need a program to tell them the difference. Now almost stolen away, almost mishandled there by Old Rock. He regains it. Now he gives the ball up to Polanco. Polanco resets the offense, goes right side. Here is Dwight Old Rock. Old Rock is going to get fouled, and it'll be going against number 23, Zachary Falcon Delorme, with his third personal, That's the second team foul here in the quarter as Chayton Sage, the 6'2", 8th grader, will check in for Zachary Falcon Delorme as he heads to the bench with 3 personal fouls.
Here's a tip for you. Dallas Hansen called him ZFD. You get rid of the tongue twisters.
Here we go. Dwight Old Rock picks up an offensive foul.
I love this intensity from these two teams. It has a district championship feel to it almost. It is a phenomenal play-in game. Both teams are ready to go. They do not want to go home.
Yeah, they're playing to keep their season alive, and we appreciate the guttiness of both teams playing for their season here today. As a shot put up there by Chase. An offensive rebound. Ian Slater tries to ring the bell from 3. That's no good. 28-20 on your NCC scoreboard. Polanco at the top of the key, guarded there by Gope. Now on the left wing, it is Pacanow. He goes to the free throw line. The 8th grader fakes, goes up, gets blocked, but then he gets hit with the body. It'll be a shooting foul called against the Tigers. That'll go against, I believe, number 5. That is Gobe. I hope I'm saying his name right. That's his first personal foul as Makai Pacanow toes a stripe to shoot 2. And he's off on the first one. (28-20) with 42 seconds to go. Second one by Makai is perfect. Now with 6 points on the night. 29-20 on your NCC scoreboard. Here is Chase from the right elbow, gets blocked there by Old Rock, and it's coming away to the Braves with about 20 seconds to go in the half. Old Rock, kick out to Makai. Makai with the dribble with a pass out to Horst Perkins.
They missed the flash there from Old Rock.
Makai looks good, no good, it's too deep. Looked good from up here at the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. Long pass out to Slater as the buzzer sounds. Your first half is in the books. Your NCC scoreboard is the partial North Shore Plaza Braves 29 and the Trenton Tigers 20. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. When we come back, it'll be time for our Bank of Tioga halftime report after a few words from some of the great sponsors who help make this all possible right here on Game Day Media.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. To start a great career, visit murexpetroleum.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
Hey, and as we bring it back here to the Bank of Tioga halftime report, your halftime score on the NCC scoreboard. And kind of a little surprise right now, the partial North Shore Plaza Braves leading by 9 after 2 quarters of play, 29-20. As we go to the book, the Braves are 10 out of 27 from the field tonight, shooting 50% from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, going 5 out of 10. They've knocked down 4 3-pointers from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line, and they've only committed 6 turnovers here in this first half of play. For the Trenton Tigers, we look at their team totals: 8 out of 25 from the field, 2 out of 6 from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe, 2 3-pointers. Tonight, so far in the first half, they committed 9 first half turnovers. Individual numbers go this way: 5 players scoring for the Braves. Leading the way with 13 points is Memphis Walking Elk, the junior, with 13 points, 6 points each for Mackay Packenow and Dwight Oldrock, 2 points for Logan Hoff and Horse Perkins, for a total of 29 first half points. And for the Trenton Tigers, they also got 5 players into the scorebook. Leading the way in double digits is Chase Sage with 10 points, 6 points put down by Zachary Hansel. and 2 points each for Jalen Chapman and Max Slater. I guess they had 4 players score for the Trenton Tigers for a total of 20 first half points. Zachary Falcon DeLorme has got 3 personal fouls for the Tigers. Zachary Polanco and Dwight Oldrock each playing with 2 personal fouls through the first half of play. As we continue on, we can talk about the region that's going to be taking place as the Trenton Tigers will go in as the number 4 seed. One of the players for the Trenton Tigers is Isabel Hippie, named to the All District 5 tournament team last week, and they'll be coming in as the number 4 seed in the tournament that starts on Monday. They'll play the final game of the tournament on day number 1 as that tournament kicks off on the 24th of February. 25th of February continues, and they wrap things up on the 27th where they'll crown a champion. The winner of that tournament will go to the state tournament, and also in that tournament it'll be the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, the number 1 seed, claim the District 5 championship over the Tioga Pirates in the championship night of the District 5 tournament.
They're 7th in a row. That is an unfathomable number to win 7 consecutive district championships, Mike Zimmer and his team.
Yeah. And so Tioga Pirates will be ranked number 2. They'll play the second game of the tournament. That'll start on Monday the 24th, and their opponent will be the Surrey Mustangs. The third game will be the Lewis and Clark Berthold Bombers will play the Powers Lake Ranchers in the first game. That'll start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon as we take a first look. Tioga Pirates taking on the Surrey Mustangs in game number 2. Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, the number 1 seed out of District 5, will take on the MLS Mavericks out of Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood, the number 4 seed out of District 6. And the final game of opening day will be the TGU Titans, the number 2 seed out of District 6. And like we said, it'll be the Trenton Tigers, their opponent that night. You can join me, David Peterson, Noah Fredrickson, Dallas Hansen on the call of all those tournament games. We're looking forward to that, David.
Yeah, it's going to be a phenomenal tournament. As you see the bracket right here, what I love that the state did, and I think they absolutely nailed it, it used to be that 3rd and 4th place game that nobody cared about, nobody wanted anything to do with. But now it is a state play-in qualifying game. They cross bracket. They'll challenge Region 4 in the auditorium in Minot, and a play-in day, a challenge day. We had the audio-only broadcast of that last year down in Newtown. And in my opinion, it was the best day of basketball in the entire state and in the entire year. It was, I mean, it started off with Killdeer taking down Stanley right off the bat. Jackson Reese buried one and sent the Killdeer Cowboys to the state basketball tournament. But it is no longer a meaningless game. It is, you better be ready to go. You're challenging somebody else that wants to go to the game. So it's going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal tournament. Speaking of tournaments, we're going to take the show on the road down to Watford City to the Rough Rider Center, the Division A Region 4 boys basketball tournament live from the Rough Rider Center. Full coverage March 10th, 11th, and 13th. It is going to be another one. The Killdeer Cowboys, Dickinson, Trinity, Shiloh Christian, certainly
Standing Rock,
Hazen, Beulah,
Watford City.
It is going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal Division A basketball tournament. Full coverage right here on Game Day Media. If you're interested in getting your business out there, we have a pretty great platform where we're getting over the District Girls Tournament. We had close to 20,000 views of that tournament. So if you want to get your business on Game Day Media and help these kids out, help support, help get your name out there for your business, reach out to Randy Peterson or myself. You can find us on Game Day Media on Facebook. Our numbers flash across the screen. Mine's 641-1090. Yours is 641-1271. I think it is a great tournament, and it is so awesome, the sponsors that we have that allow us to put it out there for free.
Free of charge.
Free of charge. But I tell you, do not stay home.
Yeah.
Go to the venue. Go to the games. These kids want to play in front of fans. I know a lot of senior nights that we've covered over this season. That's been the repeating thing, is that come to our games. We want to play in front of people. They practice really hard, and it's good. It's just good to be in the gym. It's a great environment, a family night. It's just an incredible atmosphere.
Well, that's been your Bank of Tioga halftime report. Locations in Tioga and Crosby, North Dakota, as we get ready to begin our second half. Both of these teams playing for their season right now. And right now, the Braves with a 9-point lead on your NCC scoreboard, 29-20. And the first possession will go to the leading Braves.
Coach Bearstail's got to be incredibly pleased with the way his team has performed thus far.
Let's see if they can keep it up here in the second half. They kick it out to Polanco. I think this is his first shot. No good. There's Perkins with the putback, and Horst puts it down for his 4th point of the night.
Just in the right place at the right time. Crashed for that offensive rebound. Literally at the perfect time. Fell right into his hands.
Chapman goes to Ian Slater. Eden had a shot, gives it up to Gobe. Gobe puts up the shot too hard. Rebound by Zachary Delorme, Falcon Delorme, ZFD, I guess is what we call him. As Gobe will put it up, and that one's short. Slater with the rebound. Ian with a cutting Gobe, and Gobe on the third effort puts it down for the basket.
A substitution. They've got Hansel on the bench early in this. Didn't start in this third quarter for whatever reason. Both Chayton Sage, I guess, is also on the bench. He comes off the bench for them.
31-22. Here's Walking Elk. Goes out on top to Polanco, playing beyond the three-point line as Hoff goes in. The freshman puts it down for his first field goal, his 4th point.
Good hesitation. That's going to be a loose ball. That's a ball out of bounds. Way sleepy play from the Trenton Tigers, as I think they just thought there was going to be a foul called. One of the kids from Trenton got tripped and Drew Floggen just let the play develop. Ball trickled out of bounds, and that was that. Wasted possession from the Tigers.
Turnover number 10 against the Tigers, and again the Braves with the basketball, now leading by 11. They led by 9 at the end of the halftime.
Old Rock calling for the ball down low.
I can see why. He's a presence in there, 6'5". He's a senior playing for his season right now as Hoff fakes, and then we'll have a foul called against the Tigers. It'll be Corey Kendall with his first personal foul at the 6:30 mark of this third quarter. 33-22 on your NCC scoreboard, as you can see it right there in your scoreboard.
I've got confirmation. There will be no shot clock. There is a shot clock. It's just unable to happen. We're going to do some research, get with our scoreboard provider, and see if we can't make something happen. So
here's a three-pointer by Logan Hoff as he tickles the twines from 3. The Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. He's got 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. And now we're going to have a foul that's going to be called against number 11. That is Memphis Walking Elk. As
soon as Hoff buried that three-pointer, Lucas Psycho and Coach Nick Donovan. I always want to call him Donovan Cox, but I know Nick Donovan,
football player for the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's why it was messed up. Yeah, but they just looked at each other after that one went through the net, just like, man, these guys are on fire. Walking Elk pulls up.
Yeah, just about got that one. Here's Hoff with the offensive rebound. Now kicks it out to Polanco. Out on top to Perkins. They go down and find Old Rock. Inside to Perkins, fighting down low. That's no good. The ball is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by the Trenton Tigers.
Good draw from Old Rock. Old Rock looked like he was going to go up and try to hit that outside three-point shot. And as soon as he went up, he buried it down to Perkins, and Perkins just unable to handle the pass. I don't think he was expecting it.
Zachary Hansel checks in for head coach Lucas Psycho. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 5:56 on the game clock. Here is Hoff going out to Perkins. They go inside to Old Rock from the Souris Valley down to the free throw line. He puts in the 2-point field goal.
It's about as pure as a 13-foot jump shot as you'll ever see from Dwight Old Rock, excuse me.
And now we have an offensive foul that's going to be whistled on the illegal pick.
Let's see if we can see what happened here. As definitely a moving screen from Falcon Delorme. Great call from Monty Lund.
That's his 4th.
Big foul from him. He just kind of opened up and didn't hold a presence.
Old Rock, nobody picks him up. He goes up, count the basket, and one for Dwight Old Rock, and he's starting to burn the nets here with 10 points now. And he'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line for the and one opportunity as that foul call against the Trenton Tigers. We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay And that is the 5th foul as Zachary Falcom DeLorme's night is over here in the 3rd quarter. Wow.
Not the way he drew up his senior season to follow with 5:33 to go in the 3rd quarter, but kind of a gamble from Lucas Psycho leaving him in as he takes a seat on the end of the bench. But yeah, no doubt he definitely didn't want that play to happen that way.
11 points now for Dwight Oldrock. From the right elbow, that is good by Grayson Gold, the sophomore.
So now if I'm Coach Bearstail, a little sneak.
Here is Kendall going in, missed the bunny.
If I'm Bearstail, I want to find that mismatch because they got that big body of Falcon DeLorme out. I want Oldrock to touch the ball probably every possession for the Braves.
Here's Horace Perkins going inside to Oldrock, kicks it out to Perkins from the right elbow. Perkins is off a little bit. Oldrock there for the rebound, and now here comes Memphis walking out. That's no good. Look at Perkins fight in there.
Jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Possession error will go to the Trenton Tigers. But boy, this Horace Perkins, he is a horse.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
He is a hard worker. A kid leaves it all on the floor, that's for sure. 4:51 to go. It's a 17-point lead for the number 9 seed, the partial North Shore Braves over the
I tell you what, I did not see this coming, and I don't think Trenton probably saw this coming either, as Coach Darryl Bearstail is just kind of in a comfort mode over there. As
3-point shot is no good. The Tigers are fighting for the rebound. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Darryl Bearstail, with the time off that they had, made most of it and got his partial North Shore Plaza Braves ready to go.
Tigers with full court pressure. They go up to Oldrock, and Oldrock has the ball. It goes off the arms of Sage, and it'll stay with the Braves as Oldrock trying to play tight end there.
I mean, I would look at him for a tight end. 6'5", yeah, it looks like Gronk maybe.
41-24 on your NCC scoreboard. The Braves lead the Tigers with 4:25 to go. We'll step aside, come back after the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
And as we come back out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, gives us a chance to look at our boys bracket here as the full tournament gets underway on Friday the 28th with Powers Lake Brook Central, the number 1 seed, taking on either the Trenton Tigers or the partial Braves. Alexander coming in to take on the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Game number 2 will be the Ray Jays taking on game number 3 will be the Ray Jays taking on Divide County. Game number 4, the Tioga Pirates taking on the Williston Trinity Christian Crusaders.
So got a good look at ZFD just sitting there on the sidelines. Nothing he can do but be a supporter now for his Tigers. He's got to get involved. You know, you're fouled out, but the next thing you can do is be a part of your team. Get in on the bench and get talking to your kids.
Out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, Polanco with the basketball for the Braves. They go out here, and here is Hoff. Hoff gives it up to Polanco. Zachary drives around Grayson, now gives it back out to Horace Perkins. Spin move with a kick down to Dwight Oldrock, and Oldrock with the perfect on the assist by Horace Perkins. All he had to do was kiss it off the glass. He's a southpaw on the left side. Perfect execution.
I like what Perkins and Oldrock have going on there. They're 6'2" apiece, 6'5" for Oldrock. They keep that ball high, and nobody from Trenton can touch it as Sage buries one from the side.
Chayton with his first bucket of the night. 43-26 with 3:36 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Walking Elk is going to pick up a block against Corey Kendall.
We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Here it is right here. I mean, he maybe started to take that contact before the whistle was even blown. So if you're moving, that you're going away from the ball, probably the correct call from Monty Lund.
Well, I'm not going to argue against him. He's refereed a lot more games than I have. And in fact, I've never refereed a game. But these guys do a great job. They know what they're doing.
I tell you what, I mean, the vantage point that we have from up here is so easy for us to dissect a play. But down on the floor, it's a completely different view. And I'm sure they would love to tell you, here's the whistle.
Yeah. Speaking of that, if you want to become an official, the High School Activities Association would love to have some new blood. Make dreams happen as an official for these kids. As Chayton Sage bounces it in from the backboard.
Tigers getting a little bit of full court pressure here, but Partial easily able to break it.
Here's Old Rock. Old Rock puts it up, and it'll be a shooting foul for Old Rock as Jarek Hansen, our official tonight, calls number
Reddish Langamo. Or Corey Kendall.
Corey Kendall with his third personal foul, and Dwight Oldrock having a big quarter here in the quarter. He's got 7 points in the quarter.
I mean, Oldrock, he knows how to score the ball. We had him a couple weeks ago against Tag. He had 26 points. So I remember last year, I think he was maybe an all-district player, all-tournament team player. So he's very, very valuable for these Partial North Shore Plaza Braves.
Soft touch by the senior with the southpaw free throw is Dwight Oldrock. Makes his fourth free throw of the game here so far. He'll get another one as he...
Looks like Gilbert Arenas when he gets it around the back there. I like it.
Yeah.
Whatever works, works.
2 for 2 from the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe. Here is, we're going to have a blocking foul. This time it's going to go against Zachary Polanco.
So we take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay. Charging in, definitely leaning back. You guys got to stay strong. You know, it's a physical game. It's a game of bigs and contact. You have to.
I don't know that they're going to call that a shooting foul. They aren't.
No, definitely on the floor maybe. But team fouls 5 for the Trenton Tigers. I believe maybe 2.
Here is Hansel back into the game. The senior reloads, gets it over to Slater inside to Riley Reddish, the southpaw. He throws it up from 3 and buries it. My goodness.
What a huge shot from Riley Reddish Langamo, the 5'11" senior. Tigers are creeping back into it, only down 14. These Tiger crowds trying to will them back in.
Polanco gives the ball up to Walking Elk. Memphis, the 6-foot junior. Now we're going to have a moving pick called against the Braves. It's going to go against Horse Perkins.
We catch this on our RTC Networks instant replay. Calling for the screen. Yeah, definitely got it with that right arm. You got to stay stationary. A point of emphasis for the officiating crews this year.
Second personal. Here is Gobe into the game immediately. Gets blocked there by Oldrock. What a play there by Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight just being Dwight, standing 6'5", being such a presence in the middle as him and Zachary Hansel going blow for blow here on the bottom.
Perkins throws the ball away on the good defense by the Tigers, and here's Chapman with a dipsy doodle off the glass, no good.
Chapman's
gets
got
his own rebound.
Chapman has to come alive here. He's probably got 3 or 4 points on the game,
2,
if any. Yeah.
And now we're going to have a non-shooting foul. It's going to be whistled against the Braves. It's on the floor. It's going to go against number 11, I believe. That'll be Walking Elk's third personal with 1:50 to go.
Boy, what a play-in game. My goodness, this is a phenomenal game. Way to start the tournament.
They get it in to go. Grayson challenges Perkins and does the right thing and puts it down for his 6th point of the quarter.
Grayson just goes straight up, high up off the glass. Good shot from Grayson Gobe.
Here's Oldrock. Oldrock's got to hurry. He gets across the midcourt stripe. Zachary Hansel just working his butt off.
Clapping, bring it on, man, bring it on.
Down low, it's
here's the matchup.
Oldrock puts his shoulder down as Hansel lands on his backside.
I love the call.
We take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay. Oldrock as Hansel was moving, and it'll be a foul called, the second against Zachary Hansel, And Old Rock goes to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe.
I just love the intensity that Zachary Hansel plays with, just clapping, bringing on the defense. I think he was just trying to get that foul as Old Rock tries to go baseline. But when somebody not necessarily flops, but is out of control like that, you have to call something, and I think that the block was the right call there.
Old Rock, again, whistles the ball around his waist, calmly puts in. Nope, doesn't put it in. Look good from up here at the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. 47-34, your NCC scoreboard. The Braves leading the Trenton Tigers.
Good catch, James.
Down low, it's Hansel with the bucket. 47-36. Up front, pass down low to Hoff, and Hoff
nice pass from Polanco, able to draw that defender towards him and just one arm dump it down. These boys are rolling tonight.
We are trading blows here. Grayson goes over to Chapman. Chapman with the dribble to the paint with a kick out to Sage, and Sage lets it fly from three. Old Rock there for the rebound.
I'm taking the last shot if I'm partial, if I can get out of this.
Look at Hoff fight for the basketball.
Hoff's seeing double right now. He's got a Sage twin on one side and a Sage twin on the other side.
Ball's jumped up. It's tied up. It'll stay with the partial Braves. So the possession arrow will go over to the Trenton Tigers after we start this out of bounds play here in the backcourt. It's Joaquinel pushing the ball up to Polanco. Tiptoes, and then he gets called for the travel.
Yeah, definitely. You can see Coach Bearstill over there just kind of slap his hands in frustration. We don't need that right now as we go to timeout.
Timeout on the floor, your NCC scoreboard. It is the partial North Shore Plaza Braves 49, the Trenton Tigers 36.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Hey, as we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, my name's Randy Peterson alongside David Peterson, our great cameraman today. Running Cam 1 is Owen Miller, Cam 2. It is James Myers, and we couldn't do it without you guys. Thanks so much for taking a little bit of time out of your Saturday afternoon to help us put on this District 5 play-in game here tonight. As I
maybe looking at some substitutions.
Yeah, they're going to have to bring Horst Perkins back into the game, as they thought they could get Mackay Packenow in, but he's going to have to come in at the next opportunity. And so it'll be the Trenton Tigers.
No shot clock. Shot clock is turned off on the feed and at the court.
Walking into the front court.
This is Chapman time. This is where Chapman is such a dangerous weapon for these Trenton Tigers.
Out on top, Sage 4-3. That short goes out of bounds.
Oh!
As the buzzer sounds to end the quarter. NCC score. It is the Braves from partial North Shore Plaza 49. The Trenton Tigers 36. Come back for a great fourth quarter of action.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Hey, and as we come back, the Trenton Tigers mascot trying to cheer on the Tiger fan base. They need 13 to tie it up. Right now they're down 49-36 as the final instructions given out there by first-year head coach Darryl Bears Tail of the partial North Shore Plaza Braves. Lucas Psycho, the best dressed coach here tonight.
I love it. Him and Nick Donovan.
I should say. I mean, there's always a competition between his assistant coach and the head coach.
I think they both do a fantastic job. Both of them are great coaches, great role models for these young men, for the Trenton Tigers, and just they dress the part. You know, they look like head coaches. They do a lot of great things over in Trenton.
Yeah. 49-36, our Northwest Therapy Services start of the fourth quarter is underway as Chapman
going to need a lot more of that here.
He picks up just his 4th point on an average of about 17.
Yeah, probably a different situation coming off the bench for him, as Lucas Psycho's just up, like getting the defense rolling for these Tigers. But different role for Chapman tonight coming off the bench. Maybe if that played a little bit into his psyche about not being a starter or something, but he's got to get going here if the Tigers want to get back into it.
Old Rock from the right elbow. And look at that shot.
That Zachary Hansel just has to tip your hat and say, nice shot, man. Like, Zachary Hansel was in his face, in his shorts the whole possession, and he just got one higher than he did.
8 points for Old Rock as Hansel tries to go for the 3-point effort. That one's short. Long rebound. Sage with the 3-pointer. That's off the back iron. And so the rebound comes out to Hoff. Hoff into the front, almost into the front court, but not before a foul that's going to be whistled against the Tigers.
You take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay. Sage, yeah, you got him wrapped around both. Looks like a defensive back trying to sneak into there with a pick play. But yeah, he definitely made some contact well before the play happened.
Corey Kendall will check in for the Trenton Tigers, replacing Grayson Gobe with 6:54 to go here in the game. Nice play there defensively by Corey Kendall, the 5'9" junior, knocking the ball away. It still stays with the Braves, though, a little bit farther down in the backcourt, though. They got to inbound it. 6:53 to go as Horst Perkins will trigger the inbounds pass. They run a fly pattern. They probably get a breakaway layup.
Just curl around. There he goes.
Horst Perkins, he's going to give it up. Didn't want to give it up, but the ball lands in the hands of Walking Elk, and then Walking Elk loses it, but it goes off of Chapman's hands. It'll stay with the Braves.
Yeah, I just like Horst Perkins. Like, he just didn't worry when he got double teamed down there. He just got the ball into his guards and away he went. Very unrattled player for partial North Shore Plaza.
Blanco goes in with a kick out to Hoff. Hoff now goes back out to Walking Elk. He gives it up to Dwight Oldrock, and now it'll be Polanco resetting the offense for the Braves.
8 on the shot clock. 5-4.
They go down low. Dwight Oldrock with 2 more.
What an awesome possession from partial North Shore Plaza. Using all 35 seconds of that, ball went up with 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, there's the ball that goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Braves, as Jerry Hansen said it goes off the Braves. I think Ian Slater thought it was going to off of him, and he was heading down the other way.
Yeah, it is just such a good basketball game, back and forth. The Trenton Tigers are sitting there trying to get haymakers to the partial North Shore Plaza Braves, punch for punch, and wobbling the partial North Shore Plaza Braves, but they're not falling down. They haven't been able to get it under 10. They got it to 11, but haven't been able to get under 10 this whole game.
Exactly 6 minutes to go here in the contest. Here is Sage with almost a nice pass to his brother, but it's intercepted there. Turnover by the Tigers.
Good defense again. Good heads-up situation from Old Rock. Just want to keep that ball high and work that shot clock, work the clock.
Look at that backdoor cut. My goodness, what a good find there as we take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay.
Just
Horst Perkins just finding a backdoor cut by Dwight Oldrock, who puts it off the glass.
Yeah, just perfect execution as
Kendall rings the bell from 3. Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. 14-point lead. And then it's going to be Logan Hoff with the travel.
Again, this is one of them I just talked about. It's another big swing from the Trenton Tigers. Are we going to be able to put the knockout punch here, or are we just going to be able to stand and wobble and take another hit from these Trenton Tigers? You got a lot of red under Dwight Oldrock's name right now. My goodness.
Yeah.
20 points on the night? 22.
Here's Chapman driving in off the glass left side. He'll go to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line as he gets hacked going up for the shot. He goes along the baseline as that foul is going to be whistled against, I believe,
Dwight,
number 24, Horst Perkins. That'll be his third personal foul after this free throw by Chapman, who is off the back iron, no good. It'll be Riley Reddish-Langemo coming in for Corey Kendall.
Reddish-Langemo came in and hit a couple big threes early in that first half, or late in that first half.
Next one up by Chapman is good.
He's definitely, again, Chapman really has to come alive here for the Tigers. Really, really depending on him. Look at this matchup.
6'5", bringing the ball up into the front court. Goes behind his back. Now it's Joaquin Elk giving the ball up to Hoff. Hoff with the dribble goes to Polanco. Zachary guarded there by Gobe. Now trying to take a lot of time off the clock. And before anything happens, it's going to be a...
I think Perkins, Horst Perkins, I think maybe has a little bit of a bloody nose, it looks like, as Jarek Hansen saw it dripping down the side of his face.
Good call there by Jarek, stopping the thing, stopping the play. And there, before anything else happens, it'll be a timeout on the floor. St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, located in Crosby. Providing great health care to Crosby and Divide County and surrounding areas. 55-42, 4:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this quick timeout.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Hey, and as we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, gives us a chance again to thank the Ray J Boosters Club in Ray, North Dakota, supporting the Ray Jays, and the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, strong supporter of the Tioga Pirates and the Williams County Firestorm Northwest.
That's a basketball player right there. Look at that.
Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club supporting the Ranchers and the Outlaws, and Faith Baptist Church up in Kenmare inviting you to worship with Pastor Mike Fraunfelter at 11 o'clock each Sunday, 9:45 Sunday School. And now there is going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to go against number 5. That is Grayson Gobe. That'll be his second personal foul. So it'll stay with the Braves with 35 new seconds on the shot clock. Polanco with the drive, finds an opening, puts up a little shot that's no good, as it'll be Polanco coming from out of bounds. He didn't establish position, and it'll go over to the Trenton Tigers as Horst Perkins still trying to get that blood to stop coming out of his nose.
I don't know if Pat Alberts is listening, but I would have had that bloody nose stopped by now.
And now we have a push foul, as I believe Zachary Polanco is going to pick up his fourth.
It's one of those, just continually bleeds, as Michelle Hoff, the athletic director over in Parcel, looking to get the bleeding stopped because they need him. I mean, this is the opportunity for Trenton to make a big run here with 4:25 to go.
Chapman with the dribble goes to the top of the key, and then he's going to get fouled by Memphis Walking Elk. And right now the fouls are starting to pile up here for the Braves. That is Memphis Walking Elk's fourth. Polanco's got 4. Horst Perkins has got 3.
As of right now, they've only played 6 kids in the game thus far, so nice double screen from, Chapman got a little contact afterwards.
Shot no good there by Chapman as Makai Packenow goes up. Look at that move by the 8th grader.
What a take. Just kind of pulled the e-brake and was able to get that 2 in over Chapman.
His 8th point of the night, and Sage drives along the base now goes out to Chapman. A deep 3 by Chapman. No good. Gove tries to go for the rebound. It's taken out of his hands. Last touch by the Braves with 3:54 to go. Zachary Hansel's going to check in again for the Trenton Tigers, replacing Chayton Sage. Hansel, a senior, stands 5'11".
Perkins still sitting over on the side, getting cleaned up as he needs to get back in this ball game.
Gobe goes up and gets the roll here, and a perfect finish by Grayson, now with 8 points on the night.
Again, down to 13. They just need to get it under 10 here real fast.
Mackay Packenow pulls a trigger on a very fast possession from three comes away
2.
empty. Here is Hansel, and Hansel with the assist by Chapman puts it down. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 57-46 on your NCC scoreboard. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day at Tioga Medical Center.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
Flag Family Media going to be picking up our broadcast for the tournament that starts on Friday the 28th. Glad to have their partnership here. You can find them on 1090 AM and 92.7 FM. Packenow comes into the front court in a hurry. The 8th grader goes to Polanco.
Old Rock, just give me the ball. I hear him on the mics.
He gets it. Now down low, Mackay off the glass for 2.
That's exactly why your senior leader calls for the ball. Yeah. Everything should funnel through Old Rock.
Chapman goes with the three-point effort, no good. Riley Reddish-Langamo goes to Gobe on the offensive rebound. Put back, that's no good as Packenow pulls down the rebound. Every possession a big one for the Tigers. They're down by 13.
Yeah, they get it down to 9, and then Partial takes off. Old Rock does something special. They get it to 11, and Partial North Shore Plaza does something special again.
Here's Polanco going inside to Old Rock. There they're going through the aircraft carrier.
Look at the size differential matchup there, too.
Old Rock with the shot. Can't get the roll, but he keeps it alive. The Braves with a fresh 35 as Old Rock looking inside, guarded there by Chapman.
Chapman stands 5'11", and Old Rock stands 6'5", but Chapman giving him every single thing that he can possibly throw at him right now.
Hard to slow him down, man.
Try everything. I mean, they got Zachary Falcon Delorme. He fouled out in the third quarter early, and they just need somebody to step up, and that's what Lucas Cycle's asking. Like, I need somebody to stop him. Who's going to answer the bell? I bet you that Chapman raised his hand in the huddle.
The winner of this game, as Old Rocks puts down his 8th.
Chapman just got lost there on the defensive side. Just too much maybe going on down low.
Here's Sage, no good. Hansel with the putback, blocked there by Packenow, but he got him with the body as Mackay Packenow will pick up his second personal foul.
As Horst Perkins finally set to come in after the first free throw here.
Zach Hansel, these seniors for Trenton trying to keep their season alive. They're down by 15. First one's up by Zachary. That is no good.
Yeah, good shout out to Shell Hoff. Got that thing settled down. He must have super thin blood, but he was. They were rubbing
for a while.
Yeah, they were rubbing his jersey down. Must have had blood on his jersey that they hidden in the deep purple.
Second one is put in by Hansel now with 11 points, almost a steal. As Old Rock with a bounce pass into the front court goes to Perkins. Perkins drives in, puts it down.
Immediately making a difference coming back into the game, and then hustle back too.
6 points now for Horst, the junior. Here is Reddish-Langamo putting down his 5th point of the night.
4 fouls for Partial North Shore Plaza, 3 for the Trenton Tigers.
Walking out.
Good
putting
take
it down.
Coast to coast. The Partial Braves, no pun intended, can start to smell the blood in the water.
There is Chapman. Chapman, he's trying to keep his season alive with the three-pointer. Out here is Old Rock. Old Rock kicks it out. Hoff with the basketball. Nobody picks him up. There's a fake. Short-armed it. Gets his own rebound.
Fresh 35 here. Perkins is smart. Just hold it outside. Make Trenton play defense.
The freshman Logan Hoff gets it to the 8th grader. Pacanel. Mackay with the dribble. 65-52. Here is Joaquin Elk. It's going to be a foul call against Chayton Sage. With 49 seconds to go, that's Chayton's first personal foul. And I believe we're going to have a number of substitutions here as Lucas Seiko will bring out Zachary Hansel and Reddish Langamo. And I believe one more has got to come out of the game. They're deciding who it's going to be, but somebody's got to come out of the game.
No doubt. If you could take a close-up look at Zachary Hansel, the emotion on his face right now, getting subbed out, the realization that your high school basketball career is 49.1 seconds from being over. A lot of sad faces, but those kids are a lot of good building blocks for the future for the Trenton Tigers.
Bearstell empties his bench with a line change. Here's Tucker Lee. Tucker at the free throw line goes inside. As substitutions for both teams. Here's Tucker Lee. At the top of the key goes out to Owen Nelson. Nelson gives it up to number 15, Brendan Hawkinson. Over to Easton Locken. There, I think we've got everybody's name into the record at least once, and then the Braves turn it over with 22.8 seconds remaining as Gobe will check out into the game, and he'll replace Jalen Chapman. Chapman's night is over, and he leaves the game with 8 points. 65-52. Down low, it's a pass to number 30. That is Brendan Brecken-Peterson.
As Reddish Langamo fires off a three, the 5'11" senior.
That's the buzzer, your final score in an upset. The partial North Shore Plaza Braves avenge a regular season loss to the Trenton Tigers by a final score of 65-54 to punch their ticket to the tournament that starts on Friday, the 28th of February.
Look at those two guys down there between Old Rock and Hansel. The mutual respect between the two kids.
Yep.
That's something you don't see every day.
We're going to send it back to our studios as we update our our schedule bracket, and we'll come back. We'll head down to the floor, catch up with head coach Darryl Bearstell and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department. Our physical, occupational, speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at HauglandInsuranceServices.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Hey, and as we come back here to our DNL Paraffin postgame show, been catching up here with very happy head coach for the Braves, Daryl Bearstail. And Daryl, you've put together a pretty good game plan that a lot of things went through Dwight Oldrock tonight.
Oh yeah, we have to go through him. He's our first option. We have to go through him every time. I mean, he's an awesome player, and he plays so hard. And he's the one. He's a guy that anybody will have a hard time with, because he's physical and he can move his feet, and he can score. So we need to go through him every time. Yeah.
You know, the wins were kind of scarce this year for the Braves, but this win is a step in the right direction for your Braves program, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the guys they're starting to figure out that coach knows a little bit about basketball, so the guy. So we're starting to play together, play defense, and do some things the right way, and it's a good time to come right now.
Hey, congratulations! We'll let you go celebrate. The coach knows what he's talking about down here. Thanks, Daryl, for the time.
If you can believe that, the
coaches know what he's talking about here.
The coaches know what they're talking about. Don't go anywhere. Our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Dwight Oldrock, up next as we can peel him away from the crowd of fans. We'll be back after this quick timeout.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals, perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Hey, and as we come back here, we've been able to catch up with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Dwight Oldrock of the Partial Braves, the senior. He says in the book he's 6'5". I don't know about that. I think that's a little generous, but boy, he played like a 6'5" player here tonight. Is he getting high fives from the fans? 24 points for the big guy tonight, and good things happen when the basketball goes through your hands, Dwight.
Yeah, that's part of it. You know, our coach Daryl, he's very he knows what to do. Man, he's a good coach. You know, my point guards, my guards, people on the bench, you know, our supporters and everything like that.
Yeah, so, you know, the wins were kind of hard to come by this year. This is only the second win on the season, but boy, what a time to pick up your second win, right?
Yeah, man, you know, that whole time, you know, our coach is saying, like, you know, we're gonna have it. We're gonna be ready by tourney time, you know, and that's kind of what we're doing, you know. We're just getting started.
Well, congratulations, Dwight. You're our Brad Johnson Insurance Player Game. I shake your hand. This the southpaw guy, he's got a soft shot. He knows where the hoop's at, and everything goes through the aircraft carrier here. Dwight Oldrock. Thanks, Dwight, for your time. Congratulations. Hey, we'll send it back to our Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. We'll continue on here with our DNL Paraffin post-game show after the timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
The Alexander Public School Foundation is dedicated to supporting the needs of students and the staff of Alexander School. We believe that the strength of the community is rooted in the strength of its school. Best of luck to all of the athletes, coaches, and fans from the Alexander Public School Foundation. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Hey, and as we bring it back here to our D&L Paraffin postgame show, an upset tonight as the Partial Braves, the number 9 ranked team out of the regular season, take down the Trenton Tigers, the number 8 seed in this District 5 play-in game, by a final score of 65-54 to punch their ticket to the full tournament that starts on February 28th. Their opponent will be the number 1 seed, the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. And as we look at the book, it'll be going this way for the Braves. They were 25 out of 50 from the field tonight, shooting 50% according to my unofficial books, 10 out of 17 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, 5 3-pointers from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line, and only 10 turnovers tonight in this very well played game by Coach Darrell Bearstail's Partial North Shore Plaza Braves. And for the Trenton Tigers, they were 22 out of 52 from the field tonight, 4 out of 10 from the charity stripe, 6 3-pointers tonight, 13 turnovers. We look at the individual numbers as we go this way with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Dwight Oldrock, the 6'5" senior, with 24 points tonight. Memphis Walking Elk with 16 points tonight, and 10 points put in by Mackay Packenow off the bench for head coach Bearstail. 9 points for Logan Hoff, and rounding out the scoring with 6 points was Horace Perkins for a total of 65 total team points here tonight. And for the Trenton Tigers, they got 11 points from Zachary Hansel, 10 from Chase Sage. 8 points each for Jalen Chapman and Grayson Gobe. 5 points each from Riley Reddish Langamo and Chayton Sage. 3 points for Corey Kendall, and 2 points for Max Slater and Brecken Peterson for a total of 54 points tonight. Here is some highlights throughout the game that we're going to present to you before we sign off here tonight. Keeps fighting on the 4th attempt.
I can tell you, Evan Peterson knows who the Packenow twins are. Jay Slalom, Kevin Hovey, all them boys all know very well who those Packenow brothers are.
Yeah, and here's Chapman attacking the
What a
basket.
shot.
Look at that
My
shot
goodness.
by Chapman. 10-6 on your NCC scoreboard. 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. Oldrock fights down low, comes away empty. Perkins there with the big rebound. Goes back to Walking Elk, and he's got his second one from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. Now with 8 rebound, and here come the Braves again. Up front, it's Oldrock running the floor. The big guy gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Walking Elk, and Walking Elk
friendly
with
roll.
another one here at the lead. 18-12, the Braves with the lead as Hoff on the right wing gives the ball up to Walking Elk. Now goes over to Packenow. He lets it fly from 3.
What man.
Good rotation, buries it, and Mackay with his 5th point.
Up and didn't hold a presence.
Oldrock, nobody picks him up. He goes up, count the basket, and 1 for Dwight Oldrock, and he's starting to burn the nets here with 10 points now. And he'll go to the Souris Valley Dental.
Good heads-up situation from Oldrock. Just want to keep that ball high and work that shot clock, work the clock.
Back, look at that backdoor cut. My goodness, what a good find there as we take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay.
Just
Horace Perkins just finding a back.
Real fast.
Mackay Packenow pulls a trigger on a very fast possession from 3, comes away empty. Here is Hansel, and Hansel with the assist by Chapman puts it down. Timeout. Hey, and as we bring it back here and wrap things up at the D&L Paraffin post-game show, gives us a chance to look at what the tournament's going to look like when it begins on Friday. The brackets have been updated. It is the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers, the number 1 seed, taking on the Partial North Shore Braves in an upset win tonight. over the Trenton Tigers by a score of 65-54. Game number 2. It'll be the 4-5 matchup as the Alexander Comets, the 4 team, will take on the Honkers from Kenmare Volbels, the number 5 seed, about 20 minutes after the conclusion of that first game. The Ray Jays, the number 2 seed, taking on the Divide County Maroons in game number 3 of the opening day of the tournament. And a final game of the night will be the number 3 seeded Tioga Pirates taking on the Williston Trinity Christian Crusaders. And also, we're not going to be taking a break between now and then. We're going to have a Region 3 girls basketball tournament over at Four Bears Event Center in Newtown that starts on Monday afternoon with 4 games of the night. It'll be Lewis and Clark Berthold, the number 1 team out of District 6, taking on the Powers Lake Brook Central Rancher girls, the number 4 seed out of District 5, in the opening game at 3 o'clock on Monday the 24th. The Pirates, ranked number 2 out of District 5, will take on the Surrey Mustangs, ranked number 3 out of District 6. And then it's the number 1 seeded team in the state of North Dakota, the number 1 seed of District 5, the Kenmare Volbels Honkers, taking on the MLS Mohall Lansford Sherwood Mavericks, the number 4 seed out of District 6, in the 3rd game of the opening day. We'll wrap things up with our 4th game of the evening. It'll be the number 2 seed out of District 6, the TGU Titans, taking on the number 3 seed, the Trenton Tigers, the number 3 seed out of District 5. You can join myself, Randy Peterson, David Peterson, Dallas Hansen, and Noah Fredrickson with the call of all of that tournament. And you can watch that tournament free of charge, no cost to tune in, because we have great sponsors who help make it all possible here on Game Day Media. And by the way, if you haven't already done so, when you stop into some of our sponsors, make sure that you tell them that you appreciate their sponsorship by allowing them to watch these games at no cost to our fans that are able to watch this. Wow, what an opening game, David. I think it was a better game than we thought it was going to be.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it completely caught me off guard. Coach Bairstow had these Braves ready to go.
Yeah,
they were from the tip. It was controlled from the tip from the Braves all quarter long. All 4 quarters was controlled. Dwight Oldrock came ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a phenomenal player. 6'5" lefty, real soft touch inside, a dominating force presence on the inside. And look for them. I mean, who knows? We saw a number 8 team in the region or in the district take down the number 1 team back in 1998. The North Shore Plaza Wildcats took down Stanley and ended up winning the district championship back in 1998. So it's just a sheet of paper. Who comes ready to go? Everybody's 0-0. We'll see what happens next Monday.
Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. My name's Randy Peterson alongside David Peterson. Once again, your final score here in this play-in game of District 5. It's the Braves from Partial North Shore Plaza 65, the Trenton Tigers 54. Join us on Monday from Four Bears Event Center at the Region 3 Girls Basketball Tournament. Good night, everybody. Great day, and have a great rest of your weekend.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, The City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Work Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Ray J's Booster Club, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Alexander Public School Foundation, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, White Mountain Electric, Sund Manufacturing, Sorensen Ranch, Western Education Regional Co-op, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.